Cosmic Babes, it's your girl Malu from Co-Creating Hermit, bringing you this week's newest video. Excuse me. This week I felt called to do a timeless message from your spirit guides, from your whole spiritual team, of what you need to know right now in this moment. So let's get into it. I have 4 separate piles already pre-shuffled and set into their piles. Like I said, separate piles, excuse me. And I put a crystal associated with each pile, and let's see what we're going to get. I used 5 different decks, and then I also have my mini tarot cards for clarifications if we need them. We're going to be using the, what is it called? Earth Alchemy Oracle to see what plants and crystals we can work with to bring about balance and harmony into our lives. I pulled 3 tarot cards, and then I pulled the chakra reading card oracles so we can get more insights in which chakras we should be working with at this time to bring about balance as well. And then I have the spirit messages, anything your spiritual team wants to tell you and let you know. And then I have the soul's journey lesson cards of what spirit wants us to know, another inclusive message of what they want us to know. So that's what we'll be doing, and I'm really excited, so stay tuned. So for pile number 1, we have Sunstone. Excuse me. Sunstone is a confident, radiant, emanating crystal. It's also known for wise leadership. Holding it right there, we are. Wise leadership, motivation, manifesting your creative desires. Excuse me. It's such a beautiful little crystal. I like how it sparkles. I hope you guys can see the sparkles. Then for pile number 2, we have Opalite. It emanates joy and positive vibes, calms the soul, also balances energy. It also helps with generosity, integrity, and love. For pile number 3, we have Black Tourmaline. It's a grounding and protection crystal, also for purification. It clears anxiety, negative thoughts, anger, stress, and helps with psychic protection as well. And Black Tourmaline is a crystal that I actually love. I fuck with Black Tourmaline. I love it. Pile number 4, you guys have the Moonstone crystal. Let me see, can you see? Yes, perfect. Moonstone crystal, which is known for new beginnings, inner growth, strength, pineal gland stimulation as well. So this one's a beautiful crystal. Yes, so there you have it, Cosmic Babes. We have 4 separate piles for this week's video, and if you're called to more than 1 pile, that's absolutely okay. I'm gonna try my best to keep these less than 20 minutes each, and at most, I would say minimum of 15, maximum of 20 minutes, because some of these uploads have been like an hour or 2 hours long, and I'm trying to be as specific in the shortest amount of time. I need to get into that habit. Check the timestamps below so it can take you straight to your pile, and I'll see you over there, all right? Hey, pile number 1, if you selected the Sunstone crystal, this is your reading. So I already took out the tarot cards that I had in there. I'm going to reveal those first and then bring those out. You guys got the High Priestess, Strength card, and this author, Matt Hughes, he added his own 2 cards at the end. So this one's the Well, the 22nd card, 22nd, 8th, and 2, all divisible by 2. Anyway, we've got the Amethyst and Passion Flower, Violet Flame, Transmuting, Breaking Addictions, Nervous System. And we've got Rose Quartz and Olive Tree, Alchemy of Love, Peace Offering, and Venus Energy. Can you guys see those? I hope so. How am I gonna do this? Probably like that. For For the chakra cards, I had asked Spirit what does those that select pile number 1 need to know about their chakras at this moment. We have 16, the solar plexus, determination, and we have the, I want to say, Earth Star chakra, grounding, number 4. So I will have to check which one exactly. I think this one is like better. No, let's do number 4. Sorry to be so indecisive. Then we've got give back, and when we're ready to tie it in, I will read from it. A mother's love. Let's do that. Can you see that? I hope so. And then we have envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. And we have happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Let's see where I can put these. I'm gonna put them down here. Just trust the process. Let's trust the process. Let's see. Okay, I guess that's a bit better. Okay, pile number 1. So right off the bat, I'm getting that now that I'm seeing everything together, because earlier I was running a blank, but what I'm getting is that some of you guys may be unaware of how you might be aware, though, to be honest. I'm not getting that much that a lot of you guys are oblivious, but I'm feeling that some of you guys are privy to the fact that some people are envious of you. Very few of you I'm sensing that are envious, but I feel like people are envious towards you. That's why the grounding card is coming out, and the amethyst, and it's talking about amethyst and passion flower. Violet flame is talking about transmuting, breaking addictions, nervous system, and the high priestess is here as well, which is known for intuition, for the mysterious, the occult, esoteric knowledge. So with that being said, allow your intuition to guide you in the ventures that you take or the moves that you make from this moment forward. Be mindful and be intentional, right? Like I said, there, right here, it says, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. That is very true. But however, some people don't realize how good they have it themselves because they're constantly living in comparison. And I don't mean to say that that's you, but what I'm sensing is that you may have those feelings, because with this well card, it represents nurturing. Let me double check one second. So it says the well is the birthplace of ideas, inspiration, and transformation. All things are birthed from this creatrix, and knowledge flows freely to those who seek it, nurturing opportunity, nature, and creativity. Very, very true. So in this process, okay, pile number 1, what I am sensing here in this process, you guys will be experiencing some change for sure. I feel like you guys are going to be connecting to your intuition more this from this day forth, or around these next days. I don't know like when exactly, I could check, but what I'm sensing is that you guys need to focus more on the good in your lives. In order to manifest things, you have to be at the equal match of energy with that thing. So if you're feeling envious or heavy or any negativity, any negative thoughts, your body will start to feel it, and you'll start to act in that way, and it acts like a deterrent to manifest anything in this life that you want. So Spirit's really calling for you to harness those joyous energies, right? By one, helping you ground with the grounding card here. Whenever you're feeling heavy and low and And I don't know why, but I feel like comparison, right? Because you may be comparing any endeavors that you have to other people's. But what I'm sensing here is that you need to have more self-love, more compassion for yourself, and confidence in order for you to move forward with any goal that you have. I'm going to find out what it is exactly. But Spirit also is urging you to give back, right? So it says, today is a day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It is about giving back without any thoughts or expectation of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirit, as it is highly likely that someone really needs it today. So, and maybe that could be to your mom. Give back to your mom, just because a mother's love is in the bottom, and it says a mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her, and she wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken. So maybe it'd be reaching out to your mom to help you during this difficult time that you're having, or this new change that's coming about for you. For some of you, I'm picking up that this change that is going to come towards you, it will have people envious, or for others at this moment, because the change hasn't come as promptly as you hoped or as you expected, you may be feeling envious of other people. And remember, comparison is a thief of joy. So remember to focus on the good times and not in a way of toxic positivity, because that's also bad. It hinders us from feeling our full range of emotions that is on a spectrum. So it's best to remain present, and if you have some feelings of envy, acknowledge them, give them their space and their moment, and then move forward. I try to do that as much as possible, especially when I hear unfavorable news or things, within my life, and how I try to really check on that, put them in check, essentially. Anyways, so with that grounding card, it's very important for you to ground in order to feel at center, to bring back alignment and this sense of harmony in your life, especially as you're going to go after this thing with the determination card coming up here. And with the well, it talks about those who want to bring about a creative desire, right? And nurturing it. I want to say it's almost kind of like the Empress card, the well, mixed with either like, I want to say the Eight of Pentacles, or the maybe even like the Three of Wands. I don't know. Anyways, I'm digressing, I'm sorry, but let's see what this is about. Let's see. One second, just taking a bit. Can we get some clarifier cards for the High Priestess card, please? Clarifiers, thank you. Clarifiers, okay, for sure. One more, please. Okay, thank you. Let me put this one back. This was the Eight of Wands. Okay, so I'm gonna take, I was gonna put it back, but I'm gonna keep it as in like a time frame. So very soon, pile number one for this High Priestess card, the clarifier here is that you guys are you guys have Malu, speak right. Sorry guys. So pile number one, what I'm sensing is that you guys have been much like how we had touched base on earlier, of being mindful of our feelings and our thoughts and how they impact our life, and to be more intentional with and mindful with our emotions, right, and our thoughts. So for sure with the Queen of Wands, I see here many of you guys will be learning how to let go of those, especially the ones that hinder us from moving forward and keep us in our comfort zone. With this Judgment card here, I'm definitely getting that you guys were like literally in the sense passing judgment on that, and but I feel like you guys weren't doing it in a negative or malicious way to yourself, or a self-deprecating way. I feel like it was very motherly. It feels like that, and I think that's why the mother's love comes out here. I sense that it was you were treating yourself as your inner child, right? And you were seeing yourself as like, okay, I've only been this age once, and this is the first time that I've experienced this with this certain problem, right? Sometimes we tend to forget that. We think just because we're this years old and we've been on the planet for so long, every new experience should already be handled as like if we've experienced it 1,000 times before. No, this is a completely new experience, and we're going to react the way we're going to react. However, with that being said, not all reactions are the best to have, right? There are some negative reactions and some positive ones. Obviously, that is subject to everyone's opinion. It's open to, it's not subjective, I want to say, or it is subjective. I'll have to put in right here the proper one. But what I mean to say is that going about this, right, we need to learn how to respond to situations rather than react, right? In a neutral manner, whether it's a positive or a negative experience or event happening before us, right? With doing that, we learn how to let go of our attachments to those certain expectations of an event or an experience. So with that being said, I'm getting you guys will be practicing much more discernment, especially when it comes to your emotions and your relationships, and yeah, mainly your emotions or your relationships, sorry. And that's happening real soon for you guys. That realization is happening really, really soon for you guys. So let's see what this strength card is all about. Okay, definitely have yeah. Okay, when you guys are going to be presented with opportunities, a few opportunities, and you guys may be presented with a couple opportunities. I don't sense that it's going to happen. It's probably happening right now for you guys. You guys have been presented with some opportunities, and you have to make a choice between those. I'm sensing like a partnership, a new relationship, or a it could be like a work thing, right? But I'm sensing mainly a partnership, a relationship, and it's going to be successful either way you choose, right? Because truly, like, it's great to have a companion, it's great to have a partner, but then also I feel like if you decide not to go into this partnership, it's not going to be the end of the world for you. You know what I'm saying? It's just a choice that you have to make. And I feel like you probably don't really care. Because of the Four of Cups here, it's talking about like, he's like not even paying attention to the cup that's being presented to him, and he doesn't really care, no le importa. Entonces, I'm feeling for you guys are like, you know, I can't really make a choice if I want to do this or I don't, because I'm feeling like a little bit neither here nor there. However, I'm sensing, these were face down, so I'm sensing that Spirit's telling you, have strength, person, like have strength, man, have strength, woman, and make your choice. Okay, make your choice, because I feel like it's not fair to the other person, whether this be a business relationship or a school, like, you know, like you guys are doing a project, or ¿cómo se llama? A coworker relationship, or you're an intimate one, right? And you want to be a couple. It's not fair to the other person. You need to let them know your decision and let them know. Again, going with this High Priestess card, be mindful of it, you know. And we had the Two of Cups in the back, so it's definitely talking about a relationship. What is this Well card about, Spirit? Can you get clarifiers for the Well card, please? Okay, this all came down. Yeah, I had set the Eight of Pentacles. Oh my God, the synchronicities. Mwah. Chef's kiss to you, Spirit. Thank you. And we got the Queen of Pentacles here. I love the synchronicities. Let's see, we have the Fool card in reverse. Yeah, some of you guys may be like feeling a little unsure whether you want to embark on this new goal of yours or endeavor. You might have some anxieties or insecurities, and we have the High Priestess coming out here again. But again, Spirit's telling you to tap into that intuition of yours, your northern compass or your golden compass, right? And allow it to steer you. And also, if the reason why you're not willing to take this risk on this brilliant idea of yours, pile number one, Spirit's urging me to tell you, just do it. Just honestly, it only takes 5 seconds for you to convince yourself to do something. So just do it. It's okay if you fumble. It's okay if you make a mistake. It's okay if you totally fuck it up. Just take a deep breath, pick yourself up and dust yourself off and try again. In the wise words of Aaliyah, seriously, just keep on trying. And the more you get used to it and it becomes a normal habit for you, it will feel like second nature and you won't doubt yourself anymore. It's the matter of a lack of experience. And ask yourself, what can you do right now to gain experience to get me one step closer to this goal of mine? But for sure, you have the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, come on, you guys are totally meant to be a baddie and like meet those goals of yours, and for reals, manifest your heart's desires. There is not a doubt in my mind. It's just you have to put in that work, put in that effort. Don't let your anxieties and your insecurities get the best of you and have you at a standstill. Again, with those people who are totally envious, that's what they want to see. They want to see you doubting yourself. However, do not doubt yourself. Ground yourself and remain determined and full of self-love as you embark on this new endeavor of yours, or this new relationship of yours. Don't be afraid to ask your spiritual team and your mother, because the mother's love here, or continue that motherly love that you were giving yourself. It's working. It's really working. I see the change for sure. And it's also here with the give back card. It's good to do philanthropic work. I mean, you don't have to go all out and donate lots of money if that's not what you have. See what resource you do have to give if you can. Meaning, like, if you have some time, go volunteer at a shelter. Anywhere, honestly, just volunteer anywhere, at your church if that's what you're into. Anyways, guys, let's see. I'm sorry, pile number 1. I'm just digressing a lot, but this is all I'm seeing for you guys today. I hope this reading really resonated for you. Please let me know in the comments below if it did. And I'll see you next week. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, please, and share this with all those that you think will benefit from this video. Bye, Cosmic Babes. Hey, Cosmic Babes. So if you selected pile number 2 with the opalite crystal, then this is your reading. So I already pulled aside the tarot cards because I'm going to lay them out first, and then I'm going to lay out the oracle cards all the way around. So we've got the 4 of Swords upright. We have the 7 of Pentacles upright as well. Ay, Dios mío. Stay straight. Stay straight. All right. And then we have the World card, the 21st card. Excuse me. Okay. We've got Golden Libyan Tekite, Expansion, Galactivations, in Initiations, Ancient Egypt. Then we have Pixie Helpers, Green Adventuring, Not All Wanderers Are Lost, Clearing the Way, Luck, Opportunity. Beautiful. I like that one. I'm going to have that one up. Keep it like that. That way we can see it. Oh, you know what? Let's just keep it like that. It's fine. A little different layout than the other pile. Okay. Then we have freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And we have honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. True that. Righteous. We've got let go. I'll read this when we need to tie it into the message. And we have self-love. I'll read that when it's needed. I read it earlier, don't know why. Okay, then we got for the chakra cards, we've got 32 meditation. I believe that's the Earth Star chakra. I'll have to check. Then we have 36 divine wisdom. So this is the crown chakra, excuse me. All right. Pile number 2. Okay. With some of you guys, oh, you know what? I feel like I was supposed to put this over here. One second. Pile number 2. What I'm sensing that you guys are working on, I feel like you guys are having a spiritual awakening. There you are. That's what I meant to say. Like, you guys are putting in the work to like, you guys are either doing shadow work or inner child healing. You guys are meditating more, tapping into your higher self and with your spiritual team to bring about divine wisdom, because you guys are literally striving for attaining more freedom, whether that be from your mind, from all your thoughts, from your heart, all your feelings, and from your body, right? All those constraints, those physical constraints, and are tapping into your spiritual self. It's, oh hell yeah, with expansion here, galactivations and initiation, ancient Egypt, for sure you guys are tapping into that divine wisdom. Oh my god, and that totally coincides here with Pixie Helpers and Green Adventuring, because it says not all wanderers are lost. You guys are clearing the way, luck and opportunity, for sure. So you guys are definitely working into bringing alignment with your higher self, with your future self, and also just trying to transcend yourself into a higher vibration in that sense. You guys are definitely at work, yet also with this Four of Swords, you guys are also taking the time to be intentional, right? You guys aren't rushing it. That's what I'm sensing. You guys are very meticulous going about this. You guys aren't being as like, I need to totally transform and transmute myself right now, and if it isn't right now, then I guess I'm not worthy. It's not even like that. I'm feeling you guys are being more methodical and very, very calculated with this, which is a wonderful thing, honestly. Let me double check something once. Definitely, you guys have been meditating on this. You guys have been putting in the time, putting in the effort, not only on creating this change, but also on yourself, and making sure that, I feel like, I don't know why this analogy wants to pop up, but you know when you do the I don't know how often you were supposed to do the maintenance on a car, but, or let's say your doctor visit. That's, I wanted to say the analogy of a car, like you go into the checkup and you do the oil change. You know how you have to do that? You have to do that after every so often miles, and also, or before a certain date, or at a certain date, excuse me. But I had the analogy of a car. Like, you know how you have to do your routine maintenance and checkups to your cars? You need to treat your body in that sort of way. You have to think of it objectively in that way in order for you to release the attachment to your body and the expectations of your body, right? And I think is that's for you to learn how to detach, and also a form of I lost the thought. It's like a restriction in the sense, like, you guys have to think in that sense, because, for example, you want to live a long, healthy life, right? Well, how are you going to do that? You think you're going to do that by not exercising and not eating healthy and mistreating your body in that sense? Or do you think if you eat your greens and move your body at least 30 minutes a day at minimum, and cut out sugars, you will live a much longer life? Like, I'm sorry, I'm like getting these messages, but I'm zoning out at the same time. I think that's the only way I can get the messages, if I zone out sometimes. I'm sorry, but that's an all honest truth. You guys have learned how to do that, how to treat your body in an objective manner. If you guys haven't learned that already, you guys will be learning that. And that literally brings everything full circle for you, right? Full circle with the World card here is completion, manifestation of those desires. It is possible because in the way you are going. So you are definitely on the right path. You guys are definitely on the right path. And I feel like with you guys letting go of those old ways and letting go of those attachments and seeing your life in a much new through a much newer lens, or cleaned lens, you guys are going to be able to let go of things that no longer serve you faster. And then also when things come up again, because hello, life, it always is happening whether you like it or not. So you're going to have an easier time to let things go. which is wonderful. So continue to meditate, you guys, so you guys can tap into your divine wisdom for sure, and continue practicing that self-love with the Four of Swords. I absolutely love that you guys are doing that while you guys are still putting in the work and being meticulous and detailed with your work on yourself, on your self-development, because that's really what I'm sensing. That's really what I'm sensing. Let's just see clarifier cards. What else it could be? Pile number 2. That's amazing. Let's see clarifier cards for pile number 2. Yeah, some of you guys are like getting over some heartbreak, some financial losses for sure, with the with the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles, the King of Cups. Let me see. Hold on one second. Page of Pentacles. Okay, I just wanted to see the clarifier of this was meant to be in reverse, and it is. Let me move these out of the way. Y'all's just getting me upset. Okay, one second. Yeah, you guys have been feeling like, because in the past, some endeavors that you guys have had, or some ideas in order that you guys were about to embark, weren't working out as you had expected and how you would prefer, right? And that's why, and that's not only endeavors but also relationships, right? Some heartbreaks or some grief that you've experienced in the past has caused you some loss, right? One second. Yeah, and again, because of the your inability to make that how do I say this properly? I want to say, at the moment, you guys, at the moment that you had the idea and the opportunity to bring about this manifestation, whether it be just a new way of thinking, a mindset, or like, let's say an idea, like you having a creative idea that you want to run off of and hopefully turn profitable for a business, something that you really were passionate about and you loved, it didn't turn out as you had hoped, as you had expected. So it kind of created these losses for you, financial losses, emotional loss for sure. And I'm sensing it was because at the time you guys weren't emotionally and mentally ready for it. I'm hearing the word mature. You guys weren't mature. You weren't ripe, you know? And with this alignment that you're bringing about, and this new mindset of detachment, right? And I feel like also the law of attraction, you guys may be into the law of attraction, and you know that in order for you to truly manifest, you can't have attachments to things, because then you place expectations, and then expectations create these emotions of like I want to say like a negative form of desire, that it becomes obsessive, and it becomes now like stalker-esque. You know what I'm saying? Since you guys learned how to transmute all of that, this was in your past. This is kind of the catalyst of what it led you to bring about this change. And again, with the World card, with this new mindset, if you choose to give this idea of yours, this business idea, or just this idea, let's just say, in a try again, you will be successful this time around, because you're much more open to it. And at the back of the deck, yeah, in the past it had caused you a lot of sadness with the Sun card in reverse and sleepless nights for sure. But however, times are changing. This is a new phase, a new cycle. Yeah, as you embark on this new opportunity, it's going to be hard. You know, I can always read from the back of the deck and just keep going. But anyways, it's going to be hard for sure, but it's nothing that you cannot take on, as long as you remain in this balance of dedicated work and restful and intentional surrender. Yeah. Okay, pile number 2. This is all I'm seeing for you. I thank you so much for tuning in this week for this week's video. Please leave your comments below if this story or this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like this video and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, please. As you can tell, I'm a novice tarot reader and a YouTuber, and trying to grow this self-discovery community of mine and yours as well. So yeah, I'll see you next week. Bye, Cosmic Babe. Hey, Cosmic Babes. If you selected pile number 2 with the black tourmaline, this is your reading. So let's get into it. I'm going to reveal the tarot cards first, and then we'll do the oracle cards. So we've got the 8 of Wands in reverse. We've got the King of Pentacles upright, and we have the 3 of Wands. Okay, definitely lots of wand energy. Definitely very passionate, very fiery energy we have here. Masculine energy as well. Let's get more information here. We have the Earth Alchemy Oracle to see what crystals and plants you can work with to bring about this change, which is citrine and dandelion, make a wish, clearing, comparison, surrender to magic. And we have the Empress tree, catalyst for change, clarifying, freedom, unbinding. Very nice. Okay, I asked Spirit what you needed to know in regards to your chakras. At this moment, we have 24, the throat chakra, listening. We have number 5, family chakra, family with the root chakra, excuse me. Family with the root chakra. Let's see what messages your spiritual team wants you to know. Animal kingdom. All animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. Then we have choices. When you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world. Wow. Very, very interesting. And lastly, what is that? Lastly, we have gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. And then we have fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Definitely pile number 3, I'm sensing from the moment I reveal these tarot cards that you guys are definitely about to embark on a passion project of yours. It may involve your family, just because your family is there, or with this choices card and this the Empress tree, catalyst for change. This passion project of yours is literally going to be that, a catalyst for change. However, it's not going to happen right away with the 8 of Wands in reverse. Normally 8 of Wands means speed, right? And in time, if you're using the tarot to define or get a time of when it would happen, 8 of Wands represents 8 days, excuse me. So since it's in reverse, I'm going to say it's going to take longer than 8 days for you guys. It may take weeks, months, or year or years, right? Nevertheless, remain patient, remain diligent, and determined as you embark this passion project of yours. Fears will definitely come up, right? How it says here, I'm realizing that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Definitely use that energy of love to help create this passion project and move it forward from the moment of seed and then sprout and to full bloom, right? Tend to it in that sense. Oh, it's amazing that I used the seed. There's a beautiful little tree here. With the citron and dandelion, for sure, it says clearing, compromise, surrendering to the magic. Exactly. You guys are surrendering to your own magic and realizing that you guys could be using your skills and your talents for much more, and are now in a position of confidence. And I want to say, like, that's why I felt that masculine energy. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. It's just that you're harnessing your masculine energy, and masculine energy is more logical. It's also more like about getting stuff done. It's more assertive in that point, and it cuts through everything just to meet its objective, right? And I feel like you guys are totally harnessing, with this King of Pentacles, are harnessing your skills in a way that you can make it profitable for you guys. And you guys are going about it in a more excuse me. You guys, since you guys are much more patient and calmer and strategic, let's just say strategic at this, you guys are having much more positive feelings surrounding this, and are feeling much more confident, right? But like I said, you will have those moments. It happens to all of us, to the best of us. Just remember to focus on the gratitude. It says here, I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Remain open to that. Also to the conversations you'll be having in these following days, probably with your families, as it'll give you an extra boost of confidence whenever you're feeling some fear, right? Working with citrine will definitely help you, as it's associated with the solar plexus chakra, which is also associated with our confidence center. In order for us to feel that confidence and to move forward and get things done. Excuse me. Let's get some clarifier cards. 1 second. Spirit, can we get some clarifier cards for pile number 3, please, Spirit? Yeah, I feel like some of you guys have had this new idea in your mind for a while, but you guys have felt like it just wasn't the right time. The situation in which you were in, it wasn't the right circumstances in order for you to bring about this change and to move forward with it. And it's also because you guys in the past have had some fears and limiting beliefs that were holding you back, right? Let's see what these 2 other cards are. Yeah. Oh my God, look, and it's the 8 of Wands upright. Maybe because in the past you guys did have some new ideas, and you guys were a little bit less knowledgeable or less confident or mature at that time, that you guys probably made a lot of mistakes on the way that made you feel fearful, made you feel like damn, I'm making so much mistakes. Maybe this is not worth it. Maybe I'm not good enough for this, right? I had doubt. It instilled doubt into your mind. Maybe you had some family members in the past watching you and creating or at least feeding those insecurities of yours, because they may have been jealous for that sense. I'm not feeling jealousy, but that's just an example, right? But there's no need for you guys to hold that anymore, as you're gonna embark on this idea of yours, right? As I said before, you guys are feeling much more confident, much more mature. You guys are ready to go and put in the work. As you guys are planning this out, you see so much potential. You see with this 3 of Wands is looking out into the horizon, so much potential before him in order to create this this idea that ignites him, right? Create this this new life, this new mindset, this new skill that you are going to make profitable in your guys' case. And that might resonate for all of you, for some of you, or for none of you. Just let me know. But that's definitely what I'm sensing here, you guys. Wow, your guys' reading was super straightforward. Like, as I do more and more readings, it gets easier for me. But you guys were very, very straightforward, pile number 3. Wow, they seem to be getting shorter and shorter. It gets really straightforward, to the point. But I did say I wanted to keep this short. So let's see what else does pile number 3 need to know, Spirit. Yeah. whenever you guys are experiencing some hard times that you're struggling, don't forget, that one already flew out, 1 second. Don't forget to take moments of rest. When you feel overwhelmed, when you feel stimulated, when you feel like you're just exhausted, depleted, because you don't have any balance, trying to go forth, remember, please, to have those moments of peace, of rest, moments of calmness and stillness in order for you to surrender. You guys need to learn how to balance work, like a work-life balance. That's what I'm hearing. You guys need to learn how to bring that about as you begin this new thing before you end up abandoning that too, right? Because this is something that you're going to create, this skill that you're going to make profitable, right? Or this new idea of yours and this new passion project, it's going to be very successful with the 10 of Pentacles here, for sure. Like, to the point that maybe it could be passed down to your children, and if your children tend to it well enough, to their children, or it could be a family business, something that you could get your family in on, helping you to expand and to grow, or maybe as well, going based off of the terms from when I learned the tarot, maybe you're going to be getting an herencia, not a dowry, excuse me, inheritance that you could use for you, for this manifestation into fruition. Excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry. I can't speak right now. But that's definitely what I'm sensing here, pile number 3. Definitely get some citrine and start working with citrine in order to help you guys bring this change about. For sure. And black tourmaline too, to protect you from anxiety, from worries, from fear, from stress, and also psychically to protect you so people won't bring about envy or fear to you like they've done in the past. Pile number 3, you guys have so much potential. I see it here. I see it here, and I just need you to believe it as you embark this. But remember as well to be mindful of you and of your current state, and don't burn yourself to the ground. Okay, so don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and let me know in the comments below if it resonated with you. Also, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and tune in next week where I'll have a new video. All right, bye babes. Hey cosmic babes, if you selected pile number 4 with the moonstone crystal, this is your reading. Pile number 4, excuse me. I'm going to reveal the tarot cards first, and then I'll reveal these soon after. So let's see what the overall message is. We have the 10 of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Very nice. And we have the Chariot. Very nice. What are you guys up to? Patience. I accept that everything happens in the divine order. Yes, with these cards I asked what lessons you guys need to learn right now from Spirit. Regret. I know that I cannot change the past, for sure. Then we have trust. While your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on a boundless opportunity and so much more. Very interesting. Then we have hello from heaven. Your loved ones in the spirit world want to connect with you as much as you want to connect with them. They know you've been thinking of them, and they're sending you signs and symbols to show you how much they love you, to prove they're with you at this time. It's beautiful. Then we have 2, rebirth, the crown chakra, and no, sorry, this is the earth star chakra, excuse me. And then we have 20, play with the heart chakra. Very nice. Absolutely. Then we have emerald and milk thistle, heal the healer, soul's truth, atlas, emerald tablets. Ooh, I love that. Then we have mama cacao and rhodonite, heart opening, enlightening, sensitivity, unifying, high on love. Pile number 4, I'm sensing that you guys are starting a business, a spiritual business. And it could be a business about helping people bring about transformations with that pile number, with that earth star chakra there, the rebirth transformations. And also with that play card, it could probably be doing with like healing the heart chakra or energy healing. Let's say energy healing for sure. Sorry. And I was also getting like an inner child healing. There's a card in this deck that signifies inner child from the heart chakra as well. So it's all in the same chakra, right? But I'm sensing like with this play card, you guys are allowing yourselves the freedom and the liberty of being your authentic self and tapping into that state through play. That's how you get to your flow state. And with you guys trusting here and having patience and not regret, and mainly with the chariot card's about action, like go for it. I'm getting things done. I'm checking boxes off my checklist. Ace of Pentacles here is starting something new, having a new idea. Well, the Pentacles also represent the material things, so either you have a new home, a new car, new tools for you to use in your new endeavor, new gear. It's all that material things pertaining to that realm, right? The Pentacles. But it could also mean a financial or business venture, right? So I'm sensing that you guys are embarking on this new venture, and it has to do with these this spiritual community. With the 10 of Pentacles here, I feel like you guys have inherited a certain don un don, a magical power, a psychic ability. That's how you say magic power in Spanish. Magical powers is called un don, and I feel like you have one that has been passed down through the generations in your family, and you're working towards using this skill of yours in order to make it profitable. However, again, with this patience card, I accept that everything happens in divine timing. Know that it will take time as you create the foundation for it. Obviously, you want to do this stably, in a stable manner, so that it can last a lifetime. Because I'm sensing like, let's say for example, you know how Walter Mercado, if you're especially from the Latin community, Walter Mercado was a very famous and well-known astrologer in the Latin community, and he had his own segment in the news every I don't recall if it was every night or every morning. It varied depending on the day, to be honest. And I used to tune in with my aunts, with my aunt and my mom, and we would listen for our zodiac horoscope. And I absolutely loved him, and they actually have a Netflix series on him. And he was also psychic throughout his years, but he had tuned into it, he tapped into it, and he had the gift since he was a child. And people from his village would go to him and ask him questions, right? Ask him for an oracle, for a reading, in the sense like, tell me what I need to know in order for me to go about this. So I say all this to say, given that he had that gift, he made a name for himself, and he made a business, a brand out of his personality, himself, right? However, a lot of people took advantage of him, especially his manager, and had him sign this unjust and horrible, honestly, horrible contract. And with that being said, Walter was like SOL and got so much money stolen from him, because that guy also put in that contract that Walter can't use his name and likeness for any other business endeavor. So he pretty much like screwed over Walter, his old manager. I don't remember his name, and I don't care to say his name. I don't care to give him space in this platform. But with that being said, like, again, the reason why I mentioned Walter and his story is because I want you guys to be very mindful and use your discretion, your discernment, your intuition, and ask your spirit guides and your ancestors who serve your highest good and who serve love and are on your spiritual team, and you can trust, help guide you as you bring about this new transformation, this new beginning of yours, because I don't want you guys to feel regret and also get screwed over. And I'm not saying that is gonna happen to you, but I'm just saying, please practice discernment and be mindful of that. Open your heart chakra, right? And with this heightened sensitivity, unifying high on love, I just want you to be mindful, and I don't want you to do things only from a rosy colored glasses and not like check. If you've ever seen, I have to look for him, the Fool card in the tarot, he's so like high off of love in that sense. Like, he's so excited about his new life, his adventure that he's about to go on, that he's not paying attention to where he's walking, that he's about to fall off of a cliff. And that's what I'm sensing. Like, I don't want you guys to be so like excited to go after this without checking, without preparation, essentially, without doing your due diligence and preparing for this new adventure of yours, pile number 4, but also not having discernment. It worries me. Okay, that's why I feel like the regret card may be there, because of that particular reason. We'll pull out some clarifier cards right now. One second. This is the card. Do you see how he's walking like aimlessly, just looking off into the distance? It's like, oh my god, I'm so excited. He has a white rose. He's like, oh my god, this is so love. I'm so excited. And his dog is like, hey, like, look where you're going. You're about to fall off of a cliff. Like, pay attention. But he's just so in awe of his life and this new opportunities that he's going to have in this new adventure that he's not even paying attention. But he's so optimistic. And it's not only that. It's like, it's funny because some, like, if you go on any social media platforms, like all these gurus and life coaches and like people who channel other beings and everything, they say it's simple. You just have to feel positive, right? And it's like, feeling positive is not the only bit. Like, in this realm, in this reality that we're in, we're not only like mental, right? It's also physical. Like, we actually also have to work. We also have to move, right? And it's not enough to wish it into reality. It's not enough to want it, just that feeling or that thought. You actually need to do it, right? And then also working with spirit, right? And I'm not saying all that to kind of like put down or bash any of those people that I mentioned earlier. It's just saying, I get it. Sure, it's simple. It's simple as saying like, all you have to do is think positive. Yeah. But you also have to work on that every single day, right? It's a balance, honest to goodness. It all is just a balance, moderation. It's learning how to moderate everything and to kind of be like a receptor, right? And to filter out things and to clean out your filter and make sure that you're running smoothly and effectively. I'm sorry, I don't know why I use mechanical explanations, but I just do. So let's see pile number 4. What do you need to know right now with this Chariot card, the Ace of Pentacles card, and the Ten of Pentacles? Yeah, you guys are definitely like, I'm getting that for like, I swear, this is just a running theme for everybody right now. Okay. 8 of Wands in reverse. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. You guys have tried other passions for sure, and it didn't work at all. And this is not to say like you didn't in a venture in a form of forming a venture, not an adventure. I'm so sorry when I speak fast, my mouth just starts to jumble and rumble. I'm thinking like you took a couple of new jobs, odd jobs here and there, and they weren't ever enough. Because there was some shady people there who you couldn't trust and who really had you feeling just bad. Kind of like the Strength in reverse there. The 3 of Wands were in reverse as well. The Ace of Swords, definitely like this person you may have confided in and told them at these other jobs that you've had. You have the Page of Pentacles. You may have told them, and you have the Queen of Wands upright. Like you may have told them, right? This could have been with the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. This may have been a person or a woman, I want to say, at your old endeavors that you've tried. And you confided into this woman, and she just kind of made you feel bad or insecure about these endeavors that you had in the past and about using your spiritual gifts and your magical gifts to create a business, right? Of helping people transform and helping people to liberate themselves and connect to their creativity and to create confidently, right? In a sense, because you had this new idea and you were eager to go about this and to learn everything you needed to learn, and you may have confided. I think that's why I sense that story with Walter Mercado, that you have just be careful, mindful of who you confide to, because you may feel regret. Well, hey, maybe that was why I was picking it up, because I'm sensing that. That's what I'm sensing with these cards here, with the Page of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, the 9 of Wands in reverse, the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, the 7 of Swords, talking about backstabbing, talking about like shady business there, shady ideas, malice, you know, the 8 Strength card in reverse, the 3 of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Swords in reverse. Definitely, like, I'm sensing that you guys went and trusted and confided in this person, or these women, probably too. But I'm sensing the Queen of Wands is more of you. You were very confident and you were wanting to talk to this person, but this person really shut it down. You see how they're pointing away and they were just like talking down at everything in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, all these cards are in reverse. Like, instead of giving you, like, imparting some wisdom and uplifting, and encouraging you and motivating you and cheering you on, they just gave you excuse after excuse of why you're gonna fail at it. They made you feel so insecure about your planning. They made you feel like you weren't determined enough or strong enough to bring this into fruition. They were telling you that this was a lousy idea to do, that you don't even have the time to or the energy to dedicate to this, so why even bother? You know, they were just being super analytical, super hypercritical, and they were being a fucking bitch. Like, I'm so sorry, pile number 4. Like, let me know if this resonates for sure, because that's what I'm picking up. Like, they were just being a hater with this idea that you had in this endeavor that you wanted to go about, and that made you feel like you need to go back into your circle, into your whole, or back into yourself. I want to say, like, you just didn't want to share it with anyone because you regretted it, with that regret card here. But Spirit is urging me to tell you that you don't have to feel that anymore. You have that confidence now. You feel now that you're ready, and there's no need for you to doubt that in you. Just remember to be patient as you go about this, and remember to take care of your body. Honestly, with all 4 of these readings, they are similar, and I wonder if you guys were drawn to multiple piles. But at the end, the overall message for all 4 of them is learn to balance it's a work-life balance, right? And learn how to balance all those important things and the things that are extremely important, right? But much needed, and they're how do you say, what was that word? I just had it in my mind. They're underrated important things, like going to a doctor checkup, going out for a walk outside, eating out with a couple friends. And it doesn't have to be grandiose, it doesn't have to be expensive, like breaks and moments, but sometimes we tend to forget, as we're all chasing our desires and goals and trying to create this life that we love, this comfortable life, we forget to live it. And we're constantly in the doing that we forget the being. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I'm trying to say. Don't forget to enjoy this present moment that you have, and play, enjoy those moments, tune into your heart space, and those moments is when you connect and you feel this sense of like, I'm totally becoming a newer and better version of myself. And every day I grow, every day I evolve, every day I'm more aligned to my higher self, and I'm bringing into fulfillment this goal of mine, especially when I have those down moments that I'm not working towards it, that I'm just being myself, right? And with this emerald and the milk thistle, heal the healer, especially those of you that are embarking on this physical or psychic or spiritual gift that may have been passed down to you. Always put yourself, your mental health, your physical health, and your emotional health and your spiritual health first before embarking on this work with any clients, right? All that is a form of hygiene, and is very important for you to maintain, so that you don't feel burnt out and that you don't feel like you're gonna end up regretting this in the long run, right? Yeah, so pile number, look at the back of the deck, I got the Chariot. Oh my god, double Chariot. You guys are definitely gonna make this come into fruition for sure. You guys just, again, need to trust in yourself and have patience on along your path, right? So pile number 4, this is all I'm seeing for you guys. I really hope this resonated with you guys. Please let me know in the comments below if it did. Don't forget to like my video, give it a big thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And also share this video with someone you think would care, and tune in next week. All right, bye, Cosmic Babe.